Hey guys, how are you? It's Kara. This is video 16 of the Building Your Book video series. I'm excited to be here today. The sun is shining and it's warm and really, really lovely out. And Annabelle and I went for a long walk, and it's just good for the soul to get outside today. But I was really excited to get back to getting ready for my video too, and to say hi to you guys. So before I start this video, I want to say something, and I want everyone to understand, please try and understand the spirit in which this statement or these statements are meant to be. When you work with someone who is an expert or a professional in musical theater or in acting or theater, our profession is not regulated by anything, meaning you know, in order to be a doctor, you have to go to medical school and you have to be licensed by the state, or to be a dentist, or to open a daycare. You have to go through all these, this training and paperwork and things like that. Anybody can say that they're a voice teacher. Anybody can say that they're an acting teacher. You know, they played a tree in 3rd grade and they're, and that makes them an acting teacher. So I would counsel you to vet the people that you are taking advice from and make sure that you know what their credentials are. You know their background, you know their training, you know their resume. You have gotten references about them from other people, or you can tell by looking them up online on, you're going to Google them or whatever, you're getting a ton of information about them that means that they've probably worked a lot. So, with the advent of the internet, before coronavirus even, but with the internet, a lot of people started, teaching online by Skype. It started out. And, again, anybody can say that they're a professional at this. And now, as the coronavirus has brought all of us inside, and many, many, many of us are teaching online right now. Annabelle is being very loud over there. There are people who do not have any business calling themselves professionals, who are offering advice and offering training, or they are literally, going way beyond being inspired by someone else to do their own work, but lifting, other people's work. I don't want to say stealing, but yeah, borrowing other people's work. So just, the moral of that little story is, please vet who it is that you are taking advice from. Same thing with when you go to choose voice teachers, or when you go to choose a college program. Just because your aunt's next door neighbor went to, Joe's school of, theater or whatever, doesn't mean that it's good. Students and parents will say to me, oh, well, so-and-so's neighbor went to, so who cares? There is so much information available to you where you can vet these schools and make sure that these programs are reputable. You do not want to be spending your time, your money, your resources, your energies working with people who simply don't have the expertise. So I'm going to leave that at that, and please understand the spirit in which I was offering that advice to you. Okay, so anyway, today's video 16, today is Monday, April 6th. As I said, nice sunny day out, and we're going to do pop style ballads, so pop ballads. Many of these have traditionally been sung by women in the shows that they were written for, but again, you know, some of them will be male, and I will notate that as we go along. But anyone, if you identify as female or otherwise, Annabelle, we are not going out right now. You can certainly, you know, work on these songs. Oh, no, come here, sweetie pie. Come on. We'll go out in a minute. I would pause the video, but I don't know how to do that and start it again. So, here we go. Sorry. Here, you've got your Chewy. Look. Or I'll hold you. How's that? Okay. Number one, this is 25 songs. 25. Very exciting. Okay, number one, The Story Goes On from Baby. Baby is a show from the 1980s by Maltby and Shire, and it's very dated. The story's very dated. But there are a couple really, really good songs in this, and it's a great pop ballad. Okay, number two, I Still Believe from Miss Saigon. 3, Meadowlark from The Baker's Wife. This is a song that goes on forever and ever. So be sure that you're working on this, you know, if you are getting this ready for performance, that it is the right type of performance that can kind of support a longer song. Number 4, On My Own from Les Mis. We know that one. 5, Someone Like You from Jekyll and Hyde. 6, Someone Else's Story from Chess. 7, And I Am Telling You from Dreamgirls. Beautiful song. Next, number 8, Beautiful City from Godspell. This is traditionally sung by a male, but females, you certainly can work, anybody can work on this. It is a gorgeous, gorgeous song. And for those of you who do church gigs, or, you know, you are a student and you attend a church and are looking for music, that's a great one to do in a service. Yeah, really, really nice. So you can take that from the musical theater stage, and it's totally appropriate to take it into a Christian service. Number 9, I'd Rather Be Sailing from A New Brain. That is traditionally sung by a male in the show, but I've had way more females work on that song than male singers. It's a beautiful, beautiful song. 10, Santa Fe from Newsies. Beautiful. We all know that. 11, It's Only Love from the Scarlet Pimpernel. That's Frank Wildhorn. Frank Wildhorn wrote a lot of pop ballads, especially in shows in the 90s and the early 2000s. So check out his work, his multiple shows for pop ballads. Where are we? Number 12, I'm Still Hurting from The Last 5 Years. That is a Jason Robert Brown show. 13, I'm Here from The Color Purple. Gorgeous song. Put that on your Spotify, definitely. 14, Say the Word from the unauthorized biography of Samantha Brown. 15, With You from Ghost. Very nice piece. 16, Fly, Fly Away from Catch Me If You Can. I have a student working on this right now, and I like this song a lot. 17, a lot of you are singing this right now, She Used to Be Mine from Waitress. 18, sung by a boy, traditionally in the show, Billy Elliot, Electricity. Doesn't mean other people can't sing it. 19, from Follies, this is Losing My Mind. That is a Sondheim show. Annabelle, please, come on, honey. Number 20, Anytime from a song cycle called Elegies by William Finn. William Finn wrote this song cycle in response to 9/11. And it's about the passing away of many of his friends or people that lived in New York. So this song, anytime, I can't get through it when I teach this at the piano. I mean, I'm usually weeping through this. This is a great one if you do gigs and you do funerals. This is a great song to take into a funeral. Have a look at the text. So if you're someone who does singing, professionally or semi-professionally, or you're a teen and you have been asked by a relative or something, or your pastor to sing at a funeral, this is a beautiful, beautiful song to take in. So check that out. 21. Maybe I Like It This Way from the Wild Party. This is Andrew Lippa's Wild Party. There are 2 musicals called Wild Party, and this is by Andrew Lippa. 22, I put this on another list, I know, and but it belongs on this list too. Poor Sweet Baby from Snoopy, a great middle school or high school student song to do. 23, My Husband Makes Movies from the musical 9. This is definitely for a mezzo or an alto. This sits very low in the voice. Terrific, terrific song. 24, Somewhere That's Green from Little Shop. This is Audrey's song, and it's just, it's popular, and we know why it's popular, because it just works, and it's terrific. And last but not least, number 25, I Have Found from the Royal Family of Broadway. That is also written by William Finn. So, again, these are 25 songs that are pop ballads. The majority of the songs on this list was sung by females, but some were sung traditionally in the original role, sung by a male. But anyone can work on these songs, anyone. So if you see something on this list and you're inspired to listen to it, I hope you are. Please let me know if you would like a copy. If you don't have a copy or have access to a copy, I would be happy to send a copy to you. If you would like to do a lesson by Zoom to work on any of these songs, I would be happy to do that with you too. So I hope that everyone stays safe and healthy in spirit and in mind. And body, and keep singing, and I will see you next time. Okay, bye.